One principle that would be the most important principle investing that you've learned in 40 years of investing, it's made you successful. What is the single most important principle? And he said, Tony, I have struggled for 12 years to answer that question for myself, and I have the answer. I call it the Holy Grail of Investing. That's the title of the book because it's from him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I said, I'm leaning forward. Okay, what is it? And so I'll explain. He said, Tony, in order for, so many people are behind, like a lot of your listeners or viewers are probably not where they want to be financially, or they don't have a plan even, or they're on the plan, but it's not going as fast as they want, right?
Yeah.
The only way to get your goals faster, besides putting more money in investments, is get better returns. Well, to get better returns, you got to take more what?
Risks.
And as you take more risk, you can then lose what you got, and could be backwards. You can lose it all. And that's usually what happens to people. He said, so the secret to all of this, like why do you have asset allocation? Why do you try to do asymmetrical risk reward? You're trying to have the least risk possible with the most upside. I've discovered a mathematical formula that I use, and it works like clockwork. He told me right there. He said, if you can find 8 to 12 uncorrelated investments, or what does uncorrelated mean?
Not connected?
If you can find 8 to 12 things you really believe in, you think are good, and they're not correlated or weakly correlated, you can reduce your risk 80% and potentially increase your upside, but have the same upside. He goes, now you can go faster. And I was like, wow. And I said, really? He goes, really? She showed me the math.
Why though? Why? Is it because when one goes up, another goes down?
No, it's the fact that they're not correlated. If you only have one investment and it has a certain amount of return and risk, you're at high risk. But as you get more and more investments at that level and they're not tied together, if one goes down, another one tends to go up. It gives you that balance. I'm oversimplifying it.
But why is it 80%?
I explained in the book. You got to look at the math of you want to. Not everybody wants to go to the math. They just all they need to know is
Get
the formula.
the book.
No, I'm not doing it for that reason.
No. I'm just joking.
But by the way, the book, 100% of the book, like all 4 of my last books, all #1 bestsellers, I give 100% of the money to Feeding America. This one's true too. I don't make any money off the book. It's just, while you're helping yourself, you're helping people that are starving. So anyway, long story short, you don't know everything about how your car, but you know how to drive it. So if you understand the principle, you can drive it.